Breaking down Estacado sports. This is the Matador Fan Zone podcast from 100.7 The Score.
It's Monday night, and it's the high school fan zone on 100.7 The Score. I'm Randy Rosetta. We're going to talk to four different schools tonight. Estacado, let me make sure I get my order right. Estacado, Monterey, Memorial, and Liberty. We do this every Monday night. After Thanksgiving, we do 2 shows a week. Monday nights are those 4. Wednesday nights are Coronado, Lubbock High. I may have gotten that order reversed. Those 2, Frenship and Lubbock Cooper. We go from 6 to 7:30 those 2 nights. We cover just about everything. Right now we're in the thick of basketball season. We're going to talk a lot of basketball tonight. We've got the 3 girls coaches from District 5 4A coming in. And we have Josh Davis from Monterey. Plainsmen play Coronado tomorrow night. That's always a fun game. It's doubleheader for that one. Before we jump in, Estacado will be on the clock here in a minute. January's coming in, I believe, with a couple of players. We'll see here in a minute. I'm not going to get real detailed about this, but a lot of folks know there's a little bit of controversy going on with a coach and a local school right now. Like I said, I'm not going to get into real deep detail about that. I just hope, my old man advice, I guess, is I hope that people use some compassion, a little bit of common sense, and just do the right thing. If you know what I'm talking about, the situation I'm talking about, maybe you'll agree with me, maybe you won't. If you don't worry about it. It's not that big a deal to you. But there is a little bit of controversy swirling around the Lubbock High School sports scene right now. I'm just going to leave it at that. Because most of what we do, 99.9% of what we do here is talk about the good stuff. And there's lots of good stuff to talk about when Estacado gets in here. The Lady Matadors are 3-1 in District 5 4A, which is shaping up to be a very, very good district. The TABC rankings came out today. Liberty stayed at number 14. And Memorial, first-year Memorial, playing with those freshmen and sophomores, is up to number 19 in the state in Class 4. That's pretty amazing. What Jason Cooper and his coaches and what those players have done in year one, it's very reminiscent to me of what the Liberty volleyball program did a few years ago with Caitlin Anderson in that first year, where they just hit the ground running and really have never looked back. The HubCityPreps.com all-city volleyball team ran a little bit ago. It's been updated. It's where you can find it now pretty quick. Liberty dominated that thing. Campbell Beeler, who's been on the show, was the HCP City Player of the Year. There's a lot of players recognized from Liberty, a lot of players from all over town. But this Memorial team reminds me a little bit of that, not a lot of that, although they started 0-3. I want to look at their record now. Jason Cooper, when he comes on tonight, will have these facts. Jason Cooper is a walking encyclopedia of his team. He knows how to spew those facts as well as anybody. Memorial is 18-7, 4-0 in District 5 4A. They are in first place. Liberty's half a game behind at 4-1. Of course, Memorial beat Liberty in the district opener. That's where they have the advantage. Memorial started out 0-3, so they're 18-5 since then, and that's the 18. That's not been an easy 18, though. They've come against some really good teams, including, well, they have not played these guys yet. They've actually played them tomorrow, which is one thing we're going to talk about when they get in here. January and a couple of his girls have walked in, so I can stop babbling here. We can talk. I see Kalani Johnson, and who else do we have here? There we go. What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Good. Well, I was just talking about y'all's district. As District 3 5A gets a lot of attention for being really, really good in girls basketball, fairly deserved, but y'all's district is shaping up as a really good one as well.
Yes.
Tomorrow night, go to Memorial. It's at Memorial, correct?
Yes, sir.
6:15 at Memorial. Estacado, who is tied for second place in the district against Memorial, which has the district lead. That's a big one. It's a big doubleheader because the Memorial boys play Estacado right after that. Jay, you've kind of gotten used to the lay of the land in your district so far this year. I don't know if you knew Jason Cooper before I don't know if he recruited some of your girls at Burke Burnett, but in your estimation, what do they have? What's clicking for them? Why are they doing so well right now?
Yeah, they're playing well. The coach has them fired up. You know, they're running their stuff really, really well. You can tell that he coached at the next level.
Yep.
He's smart. He has these girls, playing under control, playing together, and they're working hard.
Introduce your two girls here. I knew who Kalani was.
Yes. I have Aaliyah Hennings to my right. She's a sophomore. And to her right, we have Kalani Johnson. She's also a sophomore.
Kalani seems like she's been around forever, but she's just a sophomore.
Yes.
She played so much last year that I got used to seeing her, got used to typing her name in. Girls, when you talk, grab the microphone. I'm going to show you real quick here. Grab the microphone above here and use your outside voice. As my kindergarten teacher would say, he'll adjust you in there. So, Kalani, you ready to talk?
Yes, sir.
There we go. Grab the microphone. Make sure Mom and Grandma can hear you.
You got to hold the mic.
There you go. I asked about Memorial, but you guys have been really good too. I saw you against Liberty, played really well for 2.5 quarters. Mm-hmm. They got a hot stretch and kind of pulled away. But Kalani, what about this team has been good so far?
I think whenever we just have energy and play together, starting with warm-ups, then I think that's when we play good.
Got to get started in warm-ups, man. That's some dedication. Piggyback on that. What has Coach kind of got you guys doing so well right now?
I feel like our team plays well when we talk to each other and uplift each other, which we usually don't have a problem with doing that.
And so, Jay, I mentioned the loss to Liberty. That was a step back.
Yes.
But you came back and went on this road at Snyder, or was that at home?
It was
That was
home.
That was home.
Yes.
What did you learn about your team that night, and as far as their ability to bounce back?
That we're tough. We're fighters. We're not going to let a loss. Because that was a very emotional loss. 31-29 at halftime. We were in the game, and then the last 3 minutes they went on a 15-0 run. So we just realized that we're just going to keep fighting. Next game, it's not over. We just got to keep winning games, and the end result at the end of the district will take care of itself.
And we talked about, I just mentioned that your district's going to have you ready.
Yes.
There's no doubt about that. I think the top 3 teams in your districts sit right here in Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah.
Levelland's right in that mix too, but you guys have not played them yet.
Yeah, we played them.
Okay, there we go. We're coming up on a break. We're going to talk more about the Lady Mats when we come back in the Matador Fan Zone on 100.7 The Score.
Diving headfirst into Estacado athletics. You're listening to the Matador Fan Zone on 100.7 The Score and the 100.7 The Score mobile app.
Welcome back in. I'm Randy Rosetta. This is 100.7 The Score, and this is the High School Fan Zone on a Monday night. We're talking Estacado girls basketball. Big doubleheader at Memorial tomorrow, 6:15 for the girls, 7:30 for the boys. Estacado at Memorial. I just posted this earlier. Estacado and Liberty boys flip-flopped in the TABC rankings. Estacado's now number 9, and Liberty's number 10. The Lady Mats are going to play the number 19 ranked team in 4A. That's, you guys, your schedule has not been, y'all did not wait into the shallow end.
Right.
Kalani, you guys have, last year you played, you always play Monterey, so there's always that. This schedule, how has it gotten you ready for this district that's so tough right now?
I think it's actually preparing me. I don't think it's scaring me or anything, or like nothing I can't handle. I feel like I'm ready for it. It's not a big deal to me, or it is a big deal, but like it's not scaring me.
Well, that's got you ready for what you're facing right now. When you jump into this, you played really well against Liberty. We talked about that. You've got to play that well against Memorial tomorrow night. What do you have to do? What do you have to take away from that Liberty game, and then what you guys did against Snyder after that, and take to the court tomorrow night?
I think I just need to stay out of foul trouble. That was really my only problem, and I had to sit the whole third quarter. But if I stay out of foul trouble, I think I'll be good.
All right, Aaliyah, it's spelled different. I'm used to saying, I told somebody last week, I'm used to the name Aaliyah after 4 years of Miss Chavez. What about you? And Coach was telling me a minute ago, you missed a lot of last year, so you didn't get to see some of these teams. Memorial's new, but those are girls you've seen in the summer. What are some things you have to do against them tomorrow night to have a chance to beat them?
For one, I have to be smart with the ball as one of our point guards on the team. Communicate with my team a lot. Just go out there ready from tomorrow morning till tomorrow night.
And let's talk about the good part of the Liberty game, the 31-29. What was clicking? What were you guys doing well in that part of the game?
Everybody's head was in the game. Everybody was hustling. Nobody's really down. We were making shots and running the floor and stuff.
Jay, I thought you guys set the tempo early on, and that frazzled them a little bit. Morgan's coming on later tonight. She's told me that after the game. Morgan loves her team, and then she'll tell me, yeah, but we got to do this better. She's like most coaches. She's going to find the things that she needs to latch onto. You guys had them a little bit on their heels. What got them that way? What got your girls playing well?
Defensive pressure. I mean, right from the jump, we picked them up, full court. We were in their face. We didn't give them any kind of driving lanes. We did a good job helping and recovering and, contesting all their shots and boxing out. That was one of the better games that we did, boxing out, watching the film. That was one of the better games that we had all collective 5 girls boxing out at the same time. But just defensive pressure. That's what we build our stable on, is just playing defense and putting defense in the offense's face and not giving up any inch. And I think we did a good job, the first half of that game.
You want to learn from a loss. I think sometimes it helps a team to see how a team adjusts and starts playing well against what you want to do. What did you learn? What do you want your girls to learn from that?
We're going to continue to keep playing the way we play. I mean, that's our brand. But we can't foul. Fouling kind of put us on the back burner, so we had to back up that pressure a little bit, and that's where they took advantage.
Because you guys have some depth.
Yeah.
Watching you the other night, I think I watched you one other time, but that was the second time. You have some girls who come off the bench, and they're not shy.
At all.
They come in.
Yeah.
So you have some depth, but you don't want to. It's kind of like throwing the ball in football. You want to throw the ball when you want to, not when you have to.
Exactly.
And that's kind of the same thing with depth. You want to use that depth the way you want to, not because you have to.
Right, and they took advantage of it. I mean, just watching the film, you could see how they wanted to attack us, and Morgan did a good job getting the girls, attacking those, mismatches, and that's what they did. They capitalized on it.
You mentioned being a point guard. Their freshman point guard, Micah Henderson's, she's the real deal. She's really good at what she does. Now that you guys have seen a team, I think Liberty's been ranked most of the season, not all the season. Now that you've seen that, and you face another really good point guard tomorrow night with Kiana Jones-Maynor, now that you've seen that a little bit, what are some things that point guards have to do against that kind of that? What do you have to do to combat that?
For one, a lot of ball pressure. Every point guard will be different. Every point guard will handle the ball differently, pass the ball differently, look at her teammates differently. So a lot of ball pressure, and just see how she'll react to that.
And Kalani, you call yourself a guard? To me, you kind of
don't know.
They're laughing over there. That must mean that must be a topic of discussion. Because I've seen you play 2 years now. You're pretty versatile. You do some different things. Memorial's got some big girls. They've got maybe as big a team as you faced so far. What do you have to do inside against them to take your skills and kind of use it to y'all's advantage?
I just say be aggressive and attack the basket every chance I get, because I know they'll probably end up fouling me. But yeah,
you're a good free throw shooter. I've seen you shoot a lot of free throws. So you're right. Teams do tend to foul you. Real quick, Jay, 2 keys against Memorial to have a chance to beat them at their place.
Play solid defense and take care of the ball. I think we'll be able to get the shots that we want to get, tomorrow. Just seeing the defense that they play. I think we'll get the shots we want, but we just got to play defense and take care of the ball. I think everything will be all right.
That, again, is 6:15 p.m. at Memorial. I believe it's not on the radio. We switch the network here. We switch back and forth. 6:15 p.m. at Memorial, 7:30 the boys' game, Estacado at Memorial. We'll be back after this break in the Plainsman Fan Zone on 100.7 The Score.